Welcome back to the Kovacs Report, and I have my book of the week this week, and it's Skin Police 3. It's written by Jordan Thomas with beautiful art by Daniel Gete. So before I get into the book, here's a quick catch-up. I'm going to read the solicit from issue 1, which explains succinctly what this is about if you've not jumped on it. So it's in the year 2142. Fertility levels around the globe have plummeted, and a black market for illegal clone babies has emerged. Millions of parents use their own genetic material to welcome these new children, only realising the horrific consequences far too late. At some point in their life cycle, 3 in 4 of these genetic duplicates transform into psychologically unstable killing machines known as dupes. Now, fortunately, the United Nations of Europe has decided to take an active role in containing the growing threat. Their specialised task force has taken up the unenviable task of hunting dupes before their violence can spread. To the government, they're the duplicate identification and capture division. To everyone else, they're the skin police. Now, we follow Agent, and he's like the poster boy. He's the legendary agent, Brisson Eckes, along with his rookie, Sheen Corfer, in tracking down these dupes. Okay, and that's what the first 2 issues have been tracking down dupes. Also parallel, there's a dupe called Lacey Dodd, and she narrowly escaped being killed by the skin police. They tried to terminate her, and she was taken into protection of Heath Noxon, who is the enigmatic leader of the dupe underground rebel network. And they've been striking out at the skin police, and they've been trying to kill Eckes. It's really, 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 really good. So this issue kicks off from last, obviously, where the DIC, as they're called, they've rumbled some dupes being transported out of the city, and at the same time being attacked by, there's my cat, being attacked by the rebel network. So we kick off a year prior, 1 year ago, and his partner there's talking to him about how he feels about these dupes. Now, it sounds to me like she's starting to have doubts whether or not what they're doing is right, whether it's ethical, but he is straight down the line. They are bad. We must kill them. That's the job. But there's a flash in him that actually thinks about what it'd be like if he was in the same position. If he had a child, what would he do and how would he feel? And we get a sort of insight into his mind, which is nice because it makes him less one-dimensional. Anyway, we follow Lacey Dodd, and this is the leader here. This is this strange leader of this rebel network. Now, that they apparently have a cure. Well, not necessarily a cure, but they're working on a cure for dupes. What they can do is they can force out the transformation, and with the drugs, they can contain it. And apparently this drug is being kept secret for some reason by the powers that be. And they're trying to break out and free the dupes and help them survive, basically. So it's really, really cool. So in the second issue, he came across in the first as a bit of maybe a tyrant, but he seems a bit more true here. Maybe he is a good guy, but we don't know. There's something brewing. There always is. It's really, really, really cool. And the art is fantastic. We'll get to the art later. So we have some back office thing at the DIC. And he is alerted to something going down. Now, I think it's his partner who was wounded, or another agent at the DIC. She's in hospital, wounded, and she's being left unguarded. So something's not right. There's some contacts with the rebel network have I don't know. They've engineered a situation where all the security's vanished so they can go in and basically kill this agent. You know, they think that would be a great strike for their cause, and it will send the message that, you know, we're to be reckoned with, we need to be listened to. So he gets a heads up on this, and he goes to the hospital really, really quickly to try and save her. He finds that all the defenses are down, and his rookie's there as well. So the rebel network, they turn up, but they're ready for them. So there's a bit of a shootout. There's an amazing fight scene here. This paneling here is just beautiful. I love the action and the flow. I was on the edge of my absolute seat here. It is so, so, so well done. And there's some brutal fighting where he kills the agents. But what he does find out is that one of these rebels, he finds out that is actually a dupe. He doesn't understand how a dupe could be compos mentis, let's say, how a dupe can be out there leading a mission, leading other people, because usually they're uncontrollable. They're much like the sort of classic zombies in zombie films where they don't have any brains, they just want brains. And that's where it ends. All I can say is every issue gets better and better and better. The art by Daniel Gee, like I said before in previous reviews, very Mobius, very Frank Quitely, very Jeff Darrow. It is nothing short of incredible. As is the writing. It's expertly written, it's thoroughly engaging, and I absolutely recommend you get on this book. It's only a mini-series, so, I mean, you can catch up really quickly. is absolutely stunning. It's my book of the week. Thank you, Jordan Thomas. Thank you, Daniel Gete. Another absolutely cracking issue. So those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments. Please subscribe, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.